back to IP Farms. Well, it's a little different day. We're in the car again. It's nasty outside, raining. Just left the daily. Sorry about the wardrobe here. I haven't had a chance to change yet, but we're going to be headed up the road today on a little road trip to help a fellow YouTuber out, a friend of mine, very good friend, looking at something for them. They found something they're interested in. It's definitely up my way. They're down towards the eastern part of the state. So got in touch with him and told him we'd go look at it. I've talked to the gentleman, so that's where we're headed this afternoon. If things work out and it's what he's looking for, then we'll do some dealing on it and set up something probably to go back and get it this coming weekend. Today is Tuesday, December the 6th, I believe. So like I said, if it works out, we'll go back Saturday with the truck and retrieve it. So stay tuned. Let's help a friend out. All right, guys, we're back for another day. Didn't get you any footage of what we were looking at there on site. Continued to pour down rain after the trip up. Did end up striking up a deal, so we'll be going back to get it. One of the reasons why the service truck is in here. But here is another new to me purchase from a couple weeks ago, actually about a month ago now. This is a Hobart Handler 190 wire fed 230 volt welder. My little Lincoln finally gave up the goat. I had it for many years. Welded a lot that it wasn't supposed to, but just finally took a turn for the worse. So scrambled around at the last minute, knew the trailer project was coming up, had some other things here with the truck I needed to do, so we lucked up and found this on Facebook Marketplace, and the guy had it super cheap. I really didn't understand it, thought it was a scam at first, but it was local. Got in touch with him, he was nice. I went and looked at it. He ran a bead with it. You know, saw that it welded. I mean, there's no dust or anything inside. It can't have more than 3 or 4 hours of weld time on it. I just couldn't understand why he was selling it so cheap, and actually I was able to talk him down even more than what he had it priced at. So let me show you something here a second. I don't know if any of you guys weld that can figure that out, but I tried last night to get this thing to weld right, and I just couldn't get it. Now these 4 beads up here were from previous something back with a Lincoln years ago, but it was just bubbling up. No matter the wire speed, just something wasn't right, and I thought, well, I got screwed basically. When he welded with it, the night I went and looked at it, I knew it didn't sound right. I've never welded with a Hobart before. Basically they say they're the same thing as Miller, so I guess I have. But anyway, I knew it didn't sound right. I thought he had the wire speed all jacked up. You know, I saw it run a bead. That's all that mattered. I messed with it for probably 45 minutes last night, and I about gave up. Just knew I'd gotten burned. And then look at these 3 test beads. And probably any of you that weld know exactly what happened with these smaller welders, but they're flux core or gas. And to run flux core wire, you have to switch to polarity, or solid core wire, you have to switch to polarity. Well, he never switched to polarity, and it was still set up to run flux core wire, so that was the reason it was hopping around, jumping, carrying on, whatever. So I think that's the reason why I got it so dirt cheap. I think he thought something was wrong with it, didn't have the heart to tell me that, and was just going to try to, you know, whatever. Because tell you what, that's somewhere around $700-800 welder, brand new, give or take, maybe a little bit more now. Pennies on the dollar. You know, you guys know I don't have anywhere near that in it. Nowhere near it. I'll put it that way. Nowhere near it at all. And then talk down some more. But got it switched out. Welds like a sewing machine now. So let's get started on the truck. Well, center of the screen there is the whole reason for the truck being in the shop. And the new welder, to me, drug out. We've got to finish the gooseneck hitch up pretty quick. Road trip coming. Gives you any indications of what we're going to get. I'll keep you posted. Might bring you along for a little bit of wire burning on this new welder, since I haven't run any beads with it. I've seen it weld, but I haven't run any myself. So let's see what we can do, guys. Hope nothing's on fire under there. Let me go check. Not too bad for the first speed with it. Need to adjust the wire speed just a little bit. Went around the back, got good penetration. That's I think that's on heat setting 5, so I still got 2 more, so pretty good. Didn't undercut too bad. I'm not going through the whole uphill, downhill, whatever else. This is a farm truck. Got my folded over license plate there, protecting anything from falling down on the airbag. So let's see if we can get this other side and get this one wrapped up and move on to the other one. Alright, well, just like everybody else, the GoPro batteries don't like wintertime, so it wasn't that cold last night. It still went dead, but there it is. I went ahead and went back and laid another pass on it just for my own mindset, so we should be good to go. It was on the other truck, like I said, with just the 3 bolts at the bottom, so got 2 of those bolts bolted in, and then it's welded on both sides. So I got to get some Christmas tree little plastic push-ins there to put the little skirts back on there that come with the service body. So we got one more thing here, and we'll be ready for the road trip. Well, I said one more thing, might be 2. I'm not sure if I'll bring you guys along for it or not, but I got to trim that piece out up there. I don't know if I ever showed you, maybe if you can see it right there where my trailer caught it and curled it up. I got a little off on that cut. It's not exactly straight. That's right where the bed brace is, so I think I can trim enough off to do what I need to do. And then I've got to figure out a plug situation, a wiring for the gooseneck. I've got this. I used to use this all the time. This is just a 5 to 4 adapter, and I can still run the wires hot up to a brake box, and I think that's what I'm going to do, because I just got a standard 4-prong plug on the big gooseneck, because I don't run trailer brakes. They're just more trouble than they're worth unless they're high-dollar axles, and I've never had anything with high-dollar axles. And I don't know if any of you guys have put 2 and 2 together, but those axles do not have brakes on them, so never worried about it, never going to worry about it. But might bring you along for a little bit of that. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do yet. If I do, I'll let you know. Alright guys, didn't bring you along for it, just more boring, monotonous wiring. We got it in there. That's the 5-prong. Goes down like I showed you the adapter. It ties into the 4-prong that I've got wired up down here for the tag-alongs. So that'll work on what we're going to get tomorrow. We'll hook that up with the wires in the brake box in the truck, although I don't ever use it. Don't have anything with brakes on it, but if I do pull a gooseneck or something with brake wires on it or brakes on it, then that'll work. So I believe that'll wrap it up for this evening. We've got everything finished that we need to get finished for the truck, so I think the next time you see it, hopefully we'll be bringing home what we're supposed to bring home for a friend. Stay tuned. All right, here it is. That's what we came to get. This is for a fellow YouTuber, good friend. Nice little trailer. Nice little trailer. Tell you more about it when we get back to the farm. Well, we made it back home. We're back to the farm, rather. About, like I said, about an hour and 15 minutes. It took about an hour and a half to get back. Went some back roads. Little trailer pulled good. Truck did good. First time I've had any, type gooseneck hooked to it. Light situation we worked on last night worked. Neat little trailer here. It could stand to That's what I was worried about with mine. If you can see there on the way the deck is, it really needs to go down. The hitch needs to go down a little bit, but then it would be too close to the back of my bed here as far as, you know, if this was my trailer. So I definitely have to worry about that because the sides are higher. But I was thankful that I raised mine up so much. So anyway, this is her. So pulled great, really excellent, probably one of the best pulling goosenecks I've ever pulled. But let me get situated here, and we'll just wrap this one up as a road trip, and I'll tell you who this is for, and then we'll collaborate when they come get it and do a little bit more of a video. And I'm tickled to death. Service truck once again did great. All right, I believe we're gonna wrap this one up and call it good. Another good day, wrapping it up, road trip, help a fellow friend out, YouTuber. In case any of you guys haven't figured it out, that trailer was for cousin Scott at Scott Small Farming and Things. Super nice guy. He put something on his community page about a week ago, so if you haven't checked that out, go there and look at his community page. You might can figure out what the trailer's for. And for some reason you're here and haven't subscribed to his channel, definitely go over there and tell him Nelson IP Farm sent you. Anyway, really good friends behind the scenes, keep up with one another. We've done some collaboration before, done some horse trading with the grain drill and the straw chopper on the gleaner. He messaged me about this particular item on Marketplace, asking me how far it was from the farm. I told him. We talked about it a little bit. You know, like I said, he's 2.5, almost 3 hours southeast of me. So, you know, it would have been close to a 4-hour trip for him. I said, I'll be glad to go look at it. We're only about, you know, an hour up the road, hour and 15 minutes. So I did. It was what he was looking for. Talked back and forth. We worked out the details, got it purchased, went back today to get it. And hopefully soon I'll get to have cousin Scott here at the farm. We'll do another video on that. So definitely stay tuned. You know, we got to knock out a lot of things on the service truck that I was needing to do. Get the hitch welded in, got to test out my new welder, figured out some issues there. We got the light situated, so moved everything back around, moved a couple of bigger items out of the shop, got the trailer back in here, so hopefully next Saturday we'll get, you know, started on this right away. And now I don't have to worry about doing anything more to the truck. So stay tuned for more for sure, and I'll try to throw a few cards up here about the videos with cousin Scott before I went down to his place, so I'm looking forward to having him here, possibly his son as well. But I know there'll be videos to come on the trailer. But very good unit, one of the best pulling trailers I've ever pulled. I think I said that in the clip already, but I think he'll be pleased with it for what he's wanting to do with it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for continuing to follow on the journey with me here. Know it's up and down. You never know what we're going to get into from day to day. Struggles are real at certain times, but we're going to enjoy every minute of it. And thank you guys for being a part of it. Until next time.